Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, welcome back to Caesar 3, a 1998 city-building game that uses a walker mechanic that a lot of people hate but a lot of people love because it's kind of like a puzzle mechanic. And Caesar 3 has recently been able to be modded thanks to the efforts of Bianca, who spent years working on an open source port for Caesar 3, and now people have been taking the project further in terms of two different versions. One is called Julius, which is a UI improvement version of the game, where it doesn't change any of the gameplay aspects. Another one, a Zachalite who's in our community, called Keryu, went and made a version called Augustus. And Augustus is about gameplay changes, which means let's make everything an option. Whatever you want, we're gonna put it in and we're gonna improve the game, change the game, and all of that. And also big shout out to Julius, who is the person who made the old Pharaoh resizer, who got Pharaoh into widescreen, and is also working on Augustus and Julius and all of that to make things better. Now, today I'm gonna show off a bunch of things, so let's go ahead and look at this. You might see, if you've played Caesar 3 before, that this button doesn't always exist. Options. This menu may look new to you. If you've used Augustus before, you want to get the new version, which is 1.4, I think, which we're looking at today. And there's a lot of new options that may interest you, even just little things that don't necessarily change the game. However, big note, Augustus save files most likely not compatible with Julius or Vanilla Caesar 3, whereas Julius save files, one goal is 100% compatibility between Vanilla and Julius. So if you use Julius, you can easily move your save files back to Vanilla, but if you use Augustus, it's gonna be different. It's not gonna work, okay? Now, we can toggle the intro videos, we have extra information on the side panel, smooth scrolling, I like that, so it's nice 60 frames per second smoothing there. Walker waypoints overlay, it's a little thing that's not so important. Show range when building reservoirs, fountains, and wells, very handy, that one, that's kind of new. Show draggable construction size, enable zoom. You can zoom in and out now, thanks to Julius, by the way. The main reason why Augustus is not compatible, Carrie is saying in chat, is that the sprite limit, is that the correct term for it? The number of things that can be on a map has been increased by, I think, 5 times. Which is something that a lot of people have been wanting. By the way, here's something you might want to notice. There's a plus icon here. This is a little bit of a UI weirdness, but plus means more. Next page, more changes. Look at this. There's actually a title here. This is user interface changes. This is gameplay changes. We can fix the immigration bug, which is a bug, by the way. If you don't think it's a bug, you can ask Keryu, who looked into the source code and found it to be, it's a bug, it's misprogramming. It's not intended, and I also know it's not intended because the immigration bug exists in the Pharaoh demo, but not in Pharaoh release, which means Impressions Games fixed the bug after the Pharaoh demo. There's the 100-year-old ghost bug, also fixed. This is when people eventually die, but they don't actually die, and the city fills up with population that doesn't actually exist, and it becomes a problem. Grand festivals allow extra blessing from God. This means you don't have to piss off a god to make them happy again to get a blessing. You just keep them happy and you keep getting blessings. That just makes sense. You can disable jealousness of gods. I'm not doing that. Keep in mind, you don't have to turn these on. These are all options. If you say, oh, this ruins the game, this throws off the balance, it's just optional stuff, right? Why not? We can now make maps built around a new balance. Why not? It's been 20 years, let's get some new content. Enable global labor pool. This I like to leave on for demonstration. I might not leave it on for personal play. This means they don't send out those brown citizen walkers to find houses. You can just build things wherever. Kind of like in Zeus and Emperor. Extend school walker range. I leave that off. These are some things that just might make things easier. I leave them off. Fixed worker pool if you don't want the number of employees being too fluctuating. I leave that off. Allow building 4 extra forts. I'm gonna leave that on because they also fixed it in the UI, so it's a scroll bar on the military tab now, or a scroll button on the military tab. We can have 4 extra forts to a total of 10. Block buildings around wolves. I don't like that. This is just, you know, if you're gonna cheese it, you're gonna cheese it, but whatever. Block unconnected granary roads. You know, a granary has a plus underneath it for roads. Now, if you just draw a line through, these side roads don't count as roads anymore. I'm gonna turn that on just to look at it. Houses stockpile more goods from the market. That makes things easy. I'm not gonna do it. Buying market ladies don't distribute. I sometimes like to use that on purpose. And fix some timing problems in custom missions. Good. More gameplay changes, destroy buildings. Cart pushers from getting granaries can go off-road. That makes sense considering that that's what they did in Emperor, and also warehouses can do it. Why can't granaries do it? I'm gonna leave it off because I'm just used to the old school. Double capacity of cart pushers, it makes things easier. I'm not gonna do it. Tower sentries don't need road access from barracks. That I'm gonna leave on because that's just kind of silly, right? Just drawing roads. It doesn't... it's just a little bit of an annoyance. It's like a quirk more than a challenge. Farms and wharves deliver only to nearby granaries. This is how they did it in Emperor, where things didn't deliver if things were too far away. It said there's nothing in range, right? I'm gonna leave it off because, you know, I sometimes like to just let things overflow. Food isn't delivered to getting granaries. That's an interesting option for more controls. All houses merge. That means you don't have the 1x1 houses anymore. They all become 2x2 if there's room. I'm gonna leave it off. It's an efficiency thing, but I'm not gonna do it. Opening a trade route counts as providing different wine type. So now you don't have to like open a trade route and import a wine with nowhere to put it, you know, to get a second type of wine. Now you just open a trade route and it counts. I turned that on because that's just kind of an annoyance thing. Randomly collapsing clay pits and iron mines take money instead. This I'm gonna turn on because it's not really a challenge. It's like a clay pit has collapsed and you just have to find it and rebuild it. It's just, that's not a challenge, that's just button presses. So this one, it just penalizes you money, why not? Allow building multiple barracks, that makes things a bit too easy. I'm gonna leave that off. So that, one more thing. Configure hotkeys. Customizable hotkeys. I put WASD as looking around, which does change the water overlay and the damage overlay, which I just switched to R and X, I think. R for water. But you can change all of this stuff and have 2 different hotkeys do the same thing. Why not? I took off the advisors from the numpad numbers, leaving it just the normal number keys. And good. Change that. This is all really good. Yeah. Okay. Good. Today we're gonna jump into the city construction kit, and you know, I was looking through this. Let's do some Lindum work and show off these new changes, how the game actually works as Augustus in 1.4. This is Lindum, the northern extreme, 10 BC, northern provinces, enormous province. City is besieged. Standard assignment, the Celts contest this part of Britannia. Build and plan your defenses quickly. The oracle prophesies that Roman blood will stain this ground within 10 years. So I assume an invasion will come in 10 years. Let's start the map. Here we are. We're in the game. I'm gonna pause the game. Look, I can use WASD. Mouse is here in the middle of the screen. I'm using WASD to just look around. And look how smooth it is. Look how smooth it is. Also, zoom in. Zoom out. Zoom in. Zoom out. I don't think there's a reset zoom button right now. I think it's about, yeah, it's supposed to be about there. There we go. Oh, you can hold the right mouse button to, oh, you can do the right mouse button thing where you can click down the right mouse button and do this with the mouse. Oof. Spacebar for HD graphics. No. There is an artist on the project now, but I think redoing all the graphics would be a bit. Click on mouse scroll to reset. Oh, nice. Click middle mouse to reset the zoom. That's nice. There we go. This is why it's nice having Kerryu in chat. Oh, so good. Let's get things started. Let's have a look at our trade routes. We can sell wine, oil, furniture, oil, marble, wine. So we can sell lots of wine, marble, furniture, oil. I probably want to keep weapons for myself. This is sea trade routes. By the way, I haven't gone over all the new features. There's even more. Let's start something very sort of... what type of food do we want to start with? I mean, we have some farmland over here. Let's just start a little village over here. There's this little farmland. Let's build a mess. Let's build an absolute mess, right? Because why not? And let's go ahead and just do something like that, you know? Why not? Bam. Good. Reservoir. Look at that overlay. I like that. We can get some water here. We're gonna need some water down this side. I think probably... how do we do this? Probably need some water coverage there and water coverage there. Good. Let's... we don't start with a lot of money. Let's unpause the game. Let things run. Let's get some... I actually haven't played Caesar 3 for a while. I'm kind of getting back used to it again. Let's send this down this way to connect to this. Good. Gotta connect this through all of that. Good. And then we're gonna need fountains. Oh, it's so easy to just sort of see where everything's supposed to be, huh? We're gonna need a fountain there. That covers up to there. We're gonna need a fountain here. We're gonna need a fountain. Let's do that, and let's do that. And that doesn't cover everything, but sure, why not? Let's just do that. It's a mess. Why not? Where are immigrants coming from? Let's speed it up. Where are they? Employees needed, yeah. Wait, there they are. Okay, good. Come on in. Come on in. Look how smooth everything runs. Welcome to Cramsack City. But see, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. But let's get some engineers down. Let's just throw 3 engineers down. No, that's wrong. Road. Okay, that'll cover all of that. We can go ahead and get some farms going. Yeah, wheat's fine. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear all of that. Wheat. 7, 8. That's gonna be good. Just draw this road up to here. And let us actually bust this open and have a granary right here. Because this counts as a straight road now. That counts as a straight road. Let's go engineers post. Make sure those don't collapse. We're gonna get in a bunch of food. And then we can just scatter some markets. Why not? Good. Let's get the gods down. Small temple. I'm gonna click on all so we can draw all... That market is misplaced. We can draw all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's what the all key is for. Let's replace that market. Okay. That keeps the gods happy. Food will come in. But then we should work on some exports. Let's start a marble export right here. Raw materials, marble quarry. 1, 2, 3. Draw a road. Get a warehouse. Set this. Look at this. Here's some new features. You can allow... No market ladies can go to this warehouse. Only traders and trade ships. Special orders. You can set this to 32, 24, 16, or 8. Let's refuse all goods and just accept half marble. Engineer's post. Zoom in. Let's have a closer look at these marble quarries. Food starting to come in. Rome pays less wages. Okay, we can drop that. Sure. Let's have an overview. We're short on 61 employees. Yeah, we need more food coming in, so we can actually start evolving these houses, get more people in. If I look at the water overlay, yeah, we definitely need a reservoir over this side. Okay, let's go aqueduct to wrap around like that, just so I can fountain up everything, like there. That actually covers most houses. Sure, if some don't evolve, I'll just delete them later, whatever. More people moving in, no problem. I should probably prioritize engineering and water services. Water 1, engineering 2, just to make sure nothing collapses and everyone has water. This is very much turning into Caesar 3 Remastered, right? Right? This is Caesar 3 Remastered. That's what I called it earlier in the year, and now it's even more remastered. It is extra remastered from earlier in the year. Okay, are we slowly getting marble here? By the way, here's a new button. You can mothball individual buildings. That's a feature from Caesar 4. Mothball individual structures. Also, see how no one's getting lost in the granary? See how no one's getting lost in the granary? It's a straight road. It's a straight road. By the way, let's plaza these up a little bit. Make sure these houses evolve. Not fully, because we're a bit broke. Blessing from Venus. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. Let these houses evolve, please. Oh, that's... Oh, hold on. Plaza. There we go. Just plaza it up a little bit. Good. Nice. Nice. 500 citizens. We have unemployment. So let us get things going. We can sell marble to here. Let's open this trade route. Visit trade advisors. Marble. I'm gonna export all we can. Good. What else do they buy? They buy oil and wine. Oil and wine. This is a water trade route. They buy weapons. Okay, let's set up a weapons industry and possibly pottery to sell to Lutetia, which is going to be a water trade route, which can go somewhere around here. Can bust through the forest here. We can... Blessing from Mercury, thank you. We can do this. We can set up the docks right there. By the way, the docks, special orders as well. So we're going to be selling marble and weapons and pottery from this dock. By the way, this one works a little bit weird because of limitations of how things set up. You need to set it so that it accepts all of this stuff, right? So right now, I'm not going to do it. But basically, if one of these resources is not allowed, the Lutetia ship can't dock at that dock. So it's a bit of a tedious thing. Kiryu, here's an idea. I don't know if it's possible to program, but can you set, instead of individual resources, could you set it to detect all of Lutetia's trade route resources? And then when you right click on a dock and go to special orders, you can select the locations rather than the resources. Kerry says don't know, but if that's an option, maybe that could be cool, if it's possible. Okay, good. We're gonna start trading here. Marble can go out. We also need to set up weapons industry, so let's go raw materials, iron mine. Let's go 1, 2. Let's just open a bit more. Raw materials, iron mine, 3. I probably want quite a few of these. Blessing from Neptune. Okay, thank you. Raw material, iron mine. Because I need to build an army as well. Let's do that. That's quite a lot, right? Gonna do this. We're gonna have a second engineer's post just to guarantee things here. We're gonna go to workshop, weapons, and go 1. Okay, that's dead. That's dead. Oh, Kerry says, I could toggle towns there instead of resources. That's a good idea. Fantastic. Next version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's clear that, Workshop, weapons. 8, 9. Set this. Set this to. This is getting. Accepting 16. Accepting 16. Good. I assume that was city short of employees, yeah. It feels so nice. I haven't even used a roadblock yet. Isn't that amazing? I haven't used a roadblock yet. Okay, more people are moving in. They need entertainment before anything, so let's just throw down a theater there, and then actor colony here. And just to guarantee, let's just throw a theater here, right? Then we'll probably need to throw down a school as well. Throw down a school there as well. Just to get these all evolved. Oh, this right click. Gotta get used to that. There are wolves on this map? I did not realize there are wolves on this map. I'm gonna cheese this. I know fine, look, I'll show you a tip. Aqueducts work better. Well, aqueducts are cheaper. Also, look at the numbers there. It says 3 by 11 on the screen right now, by the way. Okay, wolves dealt with. What I do need is to have barracks set up. And so I can throw down a javelin fort somewhere. I think I'll use... Oh, right, disease. Let's start setting up some javelins. Okay, I forgot. Doctor, please. Doctor. 2 doctors should cover things pretty well. The WASD for looking around helps so much. It helps so much. Oh, there's more wolves. I didn't realize there were so many wolves on this map. Oh. Let's trap you in. Let's trap you in. Let's trap you in. Caught. Okay. Marble, weapons, good. I want to open this trade route. Okay, good. Can anyone else buy weapons? No. Let's go here. Weapons, export, when it's over 0, yep. By the way, you can set import limits now as well. What resource can I open? No, not that. What can I import? That, importing goods. You can set importing goods amount. That's new. It's like, it's at a point where there's so many improvements. There's so many improvements. Health, clinics. That's good. All right. I should throw down some baths. Okay. How's our employment? Short 60 employees. Yeah. Desirability is a problem. I guess it's time to plaza up. Replace these houses. Good. We'll need a fountain there. Okay, that I think covers all but those 2 houses. Yeah, there we go. That gets all of those houses evolving. Good. Food's coming in. I probably need to throw down more wheat farms. Let's go 3 more. Shift the engineer's post to here. Yeah, good. It's so many, right? Winter. Make sure to play it from now on. So many quality of life improvements. It's so much. It's so much now. Okay, weapons are coming in. All right, there's a new setting as well. Right-click the barracks. You can set them to prioritize things. Towers or forts. By default, towers, because you want the towers to man. That's new. That's new. I need to put down a legionary fort. Let's do this. Remember, we can go up to 10 forts now. Not sure if it... Yeah, there's no scroll bar right now, but we can go up to 10. People are moving in. Good. I want to put down a military academy right here. Military academy. Right there. There was a road there just now. I just fixed that. Okay, good. So now we can train up people proper. Anything else we can export right now? Oh, this is a water trade route that buys some marble. Let's open that trade route. Good. Yes, good. Okay, I went into debt. Some traders coming. Just need a bit more marble, I think. How do I do this? A few more marble quarries around this side, I think. This road will be doing this. Up to there. Engineer's post. Good. I'll set up more marble quarries soon. We do have some unemployment. Raw materials, marble quarry costs 50. Let's get 2 more. That should help.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't sail this one.
Okay. So we're getting an army. We probably don't need static defenses if we just build up a giant army. There's still some desirability problems here. I need more farms. I need more farms.
My governors think money grows on trees.
Oh, I went back into debt there. Okay. Is this hard mode or normal? I play on very hard. I play on very hard. Caesar 3 is easy enough for me nowadays. The military is easier to understand, so... I don't play on anything but very hard. Okay, let's go farms, wheat. We can have another row going up here. Let's go another 8 farms. I know. Another big improvement from earlier on. You can right-click out of those messages now. It changes so much, right-clicking out of messages. That should deal with unemployment and solve our food stability issues. By the way, markets also have special orders. You want to set these markets to just buying the things that you want them to buy. Isn't this good? Isn't this good? Isn't that amazing? Alright, there's an X button. I can just do that and accept wheat. There we go. Let's zoom in on our city. Wow. It's a closer look. Let's zoom back out. You know, let's zoom out. Let's look at the map a little bit. Oh, look at that. You can see this. Isn't that nice? Huh? Why no prefectures? It's a northern province, so there's no fires on maps with this dark green. Oh, look at that. Nice. That's the road gardens here. Get those houses evolving a bit. Very nice, good, yes, lovely, wonderful. Some houses can't touch water. Let's get rid of that. I think that's the only one. Yep, good. Okay, What else do we need? We just need to build up a massive army, don't we? Oh, we're selling some weapons. That's good. I build up a massive army, then that should solve any invasion problems. Getting more and more unemployment. What can we sell to these guys?
Some goods whereby I can't wait to do some trading here.
Furniture and pottery. Raw materials, clay pit. Yeah, we can get a bunch of stuff going here. Just clear off some room up this way. Have this road do that. I'm going to need a warehouse here. Warehouse right here, and this one is going to be pottery and furniture. 16, 16. Raw materials, clay pit. Raw materials, timber yard. Workshops, pottery. I want a bit more space here. Shop, pottery, workshop, furniture. Clear that. Workshop, furniture. There we go. And make sure we are set it to selling. Where is it? Furniture, exporting, pottery, exporting. Good. That should get us all the money we need. Let's throw down another legionary fort here. Good. I said pottery to import, so I did. Export. There we go. Good eyes. Alright, marble, weapons, pottery, furniture. That should get us all the money we need. Right, so now we can focus on actually building things up here. We can set up a bit of an industry over this side. What we can do is have a warehouse set at the end of the road here. This is not gonna be for traders, so now we can stop traders from buying from our housing areas. Oh, that would have helped so much in Lugdunum. Because the caravans always go to the nearest from the spawn point. So then there's this farmland which goes up the northwestern side. And if you build a housing area up there, then the spawn point for the traders is there, and they think that's the closest, but it's literally the furthest to get to. Here I can just turn off traders. Okay, this is going to be getting pottery, furniture, and oil all down to 8 of each. Good, just for traders. We can build a road coming out here to that. That might be an invasion point, but whatever. I'm gonna roadblock this. By the way, I actually made that graphic. I think the artist on the project is adding a pole to it, so it's gonna look a bit more distinctive. But this roadblock, thanks to Carrie, you can now right-click it. Roadblock stops loitering citizens. Special orders. You can let certain people through. It now functions like residential gates in Emperor. Okay, let's go raw materials, timber yard. Get 2 of those. Let's go workshop, furniture. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw down an engineer's post. We also want to throw down raw materials, clay pit. Can I get this to work? 1, 2. Have this road extend over to here, like that. It's a bit of a roundabout way. Wrath of Mars. Oh, is that a glitch? Hey, I think I found a bug. It says there's no military assets. Mars will not be so lightly insulted. Beware. Or is that to do with this map? I don't know. Let's throw down some oracles. I have marble, right? Yeah. I'm not sure whether that's a bug with the map or with something else. Let's throw down an engineering post there. Let's go workshop, pottery. 1, 2. Let's throw it a little bit further away. Ceres is unhappy. Yeah, that's fine. We've got enough food stocks. Workshop, pottery. Okay, so we're now gonna get furniture and pottery coming on in here. I broke the game again. I find every bug in games. I'm so good at finding bugs. Fort Legionaries. Let's keep these going. Very good. And they are all academy trained. Good. Weapons still coming in very nice. Venus is upset. I'm not even taxing people. I forgot about that. I always forget taxes in this game. Forum. Okay. We actually short on employees a little bit. Once we get this furniture and pottery in, we can... Look at that. All the farms are now synchronized. A good way to check. Ooh, 2,000 people. I can check if these are too far away from the granary. The cart pushers have to get back before they reach 100%. So I think this is the furthest one. Did they make it back in time? 75%. If a farm is stuck on 100%, it means it's not efficient enough. 95%. 100%. It is... just that one guy is slow. This farm is too far away. By a little bit. By like 5%, it's too far away. Okay, that's fine. Furniture's coming in. Pottery's gonna come in soon enough as well. Let's keep the forts going. Let's bust this open. Good. Fort. Legionaries. Good. I just want lots and lots of military. Yeah? Good. Why don't those evolve? No basic educational facilities. Oh, we probably do need another school then. Throw that down. Roadblock functioning as intended. Is that walled-in wolves? Yeah, I got lazy. I could kill them, but I'm just gonna leave them there for now. I got through the whole campaign not walling in wolves, okay? Do we need another dock? Increased trading. Lutetia weapons. We're going through a lot of weapons. 40 weapons a year. Okay, we are set. I'm gonna go fort, javelin. Yep, get out of the way. Okay. Let's just look. We've increased the number of possible forts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now, which means we can now look at this page. Look at this scroll bar. Or scroll buttons. The heroes. Oh, I didn't even consider. Kerry, what did you name the extra forts? What are they? We've got the heroes. Where did you get this icon? Is this from something? This looks like it's from the game, but they never used it. Is it from the files and they just never used it? The names and icons were already in the game. They were just unused. Oh, wow. So are there 10 total in the files? Or are there more? Are there 10 total or are there more? So the developers actually originally thought, oh, look, we're gonna have 10 forts, and then they decided to make it 6. Because of sprite limit, I assume? That's the reason there's 10 forts max. Right. So it's the original's developer's vision to have 10 forts. But probably sprite limit meant that they couldn't have 10 forts because it was just too many units. But they left it in the game files. Interesting that they did that. I'm gonna get rid of that because it's too far anyway. And we've got plenty of food. This is all gonna start going up soon. I'm gonna set the markets to buying... we're probably gonna need more pottery, aren't we? Maybe this is okay. Maybe this is enough. Usually a little bit of production goes a long way, right? We're a little short on employees as well. Okay, some potteries come in. I'm gonna go ahead and start buying pottery and furniture in all of these markets. Pottery, furniture, and pottery, furniture. Good. So the limits have increased 5 times, so you can have 10,000 buildings max now. 10,000 buildings. We can now build mega cities in Caesar 3. Price rise? Really? We're already making so much money. We can build mega cities. Let's find out what the rest of these forts are. I want to have one more javelin fort here. And then I want the rest to be legionaries. Can I build one more? I've lost track how many I've placed down. Let's find out what the names are. Is that 10? Yeah. Your legion has its full complement of forts. Here's our military. Let's have a look. We've got... They're all here. So Prima, rabbits, snakes, fish, stallions, wolves are the old ones. We have heroes, pigs, hydras, and lions. Wow. Look at that. Heroes, pigs, hydras, lions. Those are the 4 unused. I wonder why they decided on those 4. I guess they're not... I mean, the others are all animals. One is Prima Legion. I'm amazed they went with the fish before they went with the lion. Oh, Kerry, there's a full stop on lions. You can go fix that. It's not that important. But why would they go with the fish before the lions? Why would impressions do that? That's in the game text files? That's how it was programmed originally? How interesting. That means impressions left it in. Okay, we're gonna need some amphitheaters. Let's go one there. Let's extend this road out here. Let's throw an amphitheater here. We're also gonna need to get a gladiator school down this way, I guess. Good. Okay. Oh. They left in the manual. What the hell is this? Really? That's in the manual? How interesting. Probably should throw down more oracles. Yep, we're out of marble. Okay, we're getting all of this stuff in. We've got plenty of money. So this is why you can unlock more... it's a famous oversight. Unlock more barracks to accommodate the 10 forts. However, the rate at retraining troops is kind of what's balanced around the difficulty. So I kind of like the 10 forts with 1 barracks. However, I can see certain scenarios designed around having multiple barracks and 10 forts. And just having massive invasions. Ooh, here's something that I don't know, Kerry, if it's possible to do. Emperor has selection box for military in a way where you select the military unit and then you have access to a selection box. I don't know if that's programmable. That would be handy now that we have so many forts. How many total hours have I spent playing Caesar 3? I don't know about back in the 90s. Most of my Caesar 3 playing has been recorded since then. So if you don't count the 90s, you can pretty much just count my YouTube videos. It's probably a lot. It's probably more than any other game. We need some olive oil. How do I want to do this? Let's go farm. Oh, we don't have olive oil. We're gonna have to import it. Do we have a land trade route for oil? Do we have a water trade route for olives? We're gonna have to import olives. Let's set a thing here. Warehouse. You are gonna be holding olives and oil. Set to 16, set to 16. Not getting, accepting. 16, 16. Let us go to trading, olives, import. I want to see if this is fixed. If I set to import 16, will it actually import without building the workshops? That's functionality. Maybe a bug from Vanilla Season 3 where you can only import 2 raw materials of a resource unless you have the workshops. No, you can just get the olives now. Great. Workshops. Oil. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Trade center set up. Little gap there. We've got this set to getting oil, so that will work. We can set these to buying oil. Market. Buying oil. Yep. Let's evolve these houses. Let's garden back here. Good. Let's garden back there. Let's garden back here. Nice. Great. Let's garden back there. Get all this evolved. Good. Nice. 7% unemployment. Oh, okay. Have I thought about taking a look at Anno 1800 again? I don't know. It's not super popular, but it looks like all the DLC for Anno 1800 is really good, isn't it? And yeah, those gardens could use a graphical update. They are the ugliest thing in the game. I like the pencil pine. Pencil pine is one of my favorite trees. This thing right here. I like that. But it's not as pretty as the rest of the game. It's not as pretty as the rest of the game. Stop building up this. Like, they're easy. But also spamming statues doesn't look as good. Statues look okay. Statues are fine. I don't know if the artist... Isn't it a cypress? It might be. Pencil pine is like a common name for that thing they have in Italy. I don't know if the artist has any ideas for what to do with gardens. It would be nice. Like the Pharaoh gardens are probably the prettiest of the series. I really like Emperor, but the big rocks of the 3x3 gardens can get very repetitive and ugly. The Pharaoh gardens, you could just spam Pharaoh gardens and it looks really nice. Zeus is also okay. Zeus is okay. I would say Pharaoh's somewhat above. Emperor is nice, but the 3x3 rocks, it's so annoying. Rome pays more wages. Okay. Let's pay 8 above since we're rich now. And we can raise taxes to like 12, 13, 15, right? People love me, good. A bunch of people just moved out because lost access to school? Let's throw down another library. Let's throw down another school. Just throw down a library down this way as well, I guess. Good. Not sure if we need to throw down maybe another engineer's post there. Throw down a few extras of these. just to guarantee nothing collapses. Good. Look at this. It's just... I'm so comfortable with this game, actually. What did they run out of? Furniture. Really? Do we need more markets? Is that the problem? Might be a market issue. Oh, some indigenous people, fed up with your tyranny, has taken up arms against you. Alright. This is gonna be annoying. Let's do this. Everyone get over here. Legionnaires are still slow. Let's start drawing them over. Oh, let's pull back. Okay, let's fight. Easy enough. Return to fort. Is there a return all to fort button? I don't think so. Okay. Pharaoh's monument building is best. Yeah, Pharaoh monuments are pretty epic. Okay. We've got plenty of food. Could I perhaps set this to half? And then maybe... What other fruits can I have? Vegetables? Just set everything to half. Okay. So we got plenty of food here. If I change these to vegetable farms... do that and loop this round like that, and then we can actually roadblock there to stabilize that. That should be pretty good. And just to fully stabilize this, we can roadblock here as well. So that's just covering there, that's covering that loop. Okay, we're gonna get a second type of food stocked up now. We're gonna get these houses evolved. No local access to a barber. Okay. Barber, throw that down, throw that down, throw that down. 3 barbers, okay, good. 44 workers needed, not so bad. Furniture, oil, all of that's in. What did I need? I wanted to shift the actor colony to over here. Do that to clear that, and then have another market here set to getting wheat, oil, furniture, pottery. Good. Oh, those are evolving a little bit. Okay, good. We have all the vegetables in. Let's allow buying of vegetables for all the markets. Okay, do all that. Good. Commerce. Are we taxing everyone? Should probably just stabilize this. Forum there. And you know, let's just throw down another market. Stabilize it even more. We're going wheat, vegetables, oil, furniture, pottery. Good. I feel like I need one up here. Let's shift this forum over to here. Convert that into another market. Okay. Wheat, vegetables, oil, furniture, pottery. 2 types of food. We should be able to get to Grand Insulae. They need more entertainment, which means we're going to need a Colosseum, but let's get people moving in first. Gardens. Yeah, it works for me. Remember building the Grand Mud Brick Pyramid Complex in Hetep? Yeah, I mean, some of those monuments, really epic, yeah. Enemies closing. Oh, we are actually being invaded, are we? Oh, the WASD works here as well. Oh, nice. There's not much to scroll on this map. I feel like there should be a solution for this at 1080p. It's like, it's just slightly bigger than 1080p. Look at our massive army coming in here. We've got 16,000 in the bank. That's pretty amazing. I want to get these to Grand Insulae. Okay, some people are slowly moving in here. What's going on there? Doesn't have access to fountain water. Oh, okay. Let's just throw a fountain there. It really, really does start to feel like Caesar 3 Remastered. Can you zoom on the map as well? I don't think that's a... No, you can't zoom on the map. Okay, are we keeping up on food supply here? I think we are. I think we just put like a lot of markets down, so it's struggling to keep the markets filled. We can also roadblock there to stop walkers coming down this way. Just to keep things as efficient as possible. We can also have a little bit of a road. Come down this way. Into that. Just cover this. We can have wheat, vegetables, vegetables. Okay. Keep the food flowing. Oh, some things are running out there, so what I think I'll do is cut back on weapons production. Yeah, good. Cut back on olive oil production. Cut back on marble. Focus on producing food. Because we've got 20,000 in the bank. No point putting down more houses because we can't keep up on the food right now. Okay, the food does fill up very quickly. It's just trying to stabilize everything. Okay, only industry and commerce is short on workers right now. Just struggling to keep this stable. Is it too many markets? Is that the problem? Yeah, I can mothball buildings now. It's just... I don't even do that in Caesar 4. It's because when I look at the screen, I like to see what's working and what's not. And mothballed stuff, it's a bit hard to see. I know it shows it's not animated or anything, but... Oh, army's massive. We've almost got all our legionnaires. Oh, everyone's moved out. We can't keep the houses... the resources going. I know, it's... I think I gotta specialize these markets a little bit. I think that's the problem. Let's have wheat, vegetables. Wheat, vegetables. Wheat, vegetables. Okay, the markets are only buying one type of food now. I think that'll solve it. I'm just so not used to feeding 2 types of food with the market controls in Caesar 3. Ah. Yeah, mothballing is turning off individual buildings. There's a little X right there. For example, I could mothball this clay pit, and the clay pit just isn't working. It's not taking workers. But when I glance at the screen, I like to see everything that's there is working. That's just how I like it, but it's not efficient. Okay, this other resources is doing okay. See, now the granary fills up and the markets taking food are more stable. There we go. The problem was every market taking both types of food. A little tricky. Okay. Think this is working? Right? Good. Is that some crime I hear? Plaza, let's plaza that, plaza, let's plaza that, plaza that, plaza that. Good. What was that? Rome pays more? Okay, people are extremely pleased with me, good. Taxes are 4,000, good. All the houses have 2 types of food, they just need more entertainment. So, if I wanted to cut back a little bit on furniture there. Is there much I can cut back on? Oh, these houses are evolving very weirdly. Yeah, those just devolved. Don't put gardens. God. Oh, Carrie, here's the thing. Can you stop houses from expanding onto gardens? That would actually be handy. Large statue. There. Contain it. That would actually control a lot of things. Why not 2 granaries? A second granary doesn't help that much. But I guess I can. Just make sure this is set to wheat, vegetables, half. Fill that one up now. I'll set this to getting to try and pull everything as forward as possible. Okay, good. Okay, good. Why do I hear crime? Who's dying? I don't even have prefectures. Oh, interesting test. If I put a prefecture here, does that count as... No, that does not count as road access. Okay, good to know. Since I am hearing some crime, let's throw down some prefectures. Oh, there's one. There's one. There's one. There we go. Carrie says yes, that's possible. Fantastic. Because the expanding into empty space is required for like palaces and stuff. Expanding onto gardens feels awkward because what happens is the house can have enough desirability to expand, but then when it expands onto the gardens, it's now lost the gardens it's expanded onto, and then it says, oh, you don't have enough desirability, and it shrinks back down, and it just wrecks everything. It's so loose and messy. Expanding onto gardens is a bit silly. Also, people using gardens as roads. Make that an option. That would be really cool as well, because the whole you can use gardens as roads thing is also very... It's an awkward thing. I mean, you can use it, kind of, but then it's like if you garden wrongly, you're suddenly making road connections. You need engineers for the second granary? No, I don't. This one covers it. Don't worry, H.M. Mueller. This one I can spot. See? He covers it. That's how you know I've played this game too much. I'd sort out the dock jam, but we've got 26,000 in the bank and a ginormous army. Okay, is everything stable? Relatively? Yeah. Let's evolve these houses. Let's go Colosseum. Entertainment. Colosseum. Right there. Lion House. Right here. And just to stabilize, sure, it can be around the corner. Good. Yeah, I played this game too much. Look, food stabilized. Oh, look at that! We've got Grand Insulae. Some desirability issues, no problem. We can probably need to throw down some oracles anyway. Would this be covered? Yes, that would be covered. Oh, we don't have enough marble. I should set that to export when over 4. Right, because I cut back a lot on marble stuff. Large statue, right there. Good. Grand Insulae. And we have a functioning Colosseum. Alright, see, this is why I play on very hard. I'm so used to this game. It's the only game I will say I am good at this game. People always say, oh, you build all messily and everything, it's not the most efficient. The reason why I do that is because everything's relatively easy. Why don't I use 9x9 blocks like I did in the past? Because I got bored of them. I did 9x9 so much to the point I was just, don't want to do blocks anymore. Grand Insulae. Yeah, 8x10 is technically better, but you need 2 fountains. You like the spiral? Yeah, the spiral is one of my favorite blocks. The spiral worked out really nicely. I've just realized I'm... Speaking of... shapes, okay, I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. I think I'm okay. If anyone sees that. It was unintentional. Okay. What I'm doing right now is I just want to see a full... Oh, we're under attack? Go to problem area. Where are these problems from? Here. Eric the Nervous is leading the charge. Alright, let's do something pretty massive. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. We're gonna bring everyone. Gonna bring everyone. Okay. Okay. So many. Okay. Ooh, forgot I sped up the game. Let's get everyone aligned because I want this to look good. Look how many soldiers we have. Oh, you can have such huge armies now. Now it's more like playing Total War. Look at that. And that's not even all of them. I've got 2 more forts filling up. It's pretty good, isn't it? That looks good. Legions in line formation. I know. Supposed to do this. And technically you're supposed to stack them all on top of each other. Like, I'm experienced with the game, I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do this. And have them funnel into... your little... There's some farmland over here, I didn't realize. Funnel into that. Like, that's probably one of the best ways to do things. There. Good? Good. That's how you maximize your troops. Then you surround the side with towers, yeah, I know. And you go like... bunch of towers. Good. Do these need road access? Still, I think they do. Yep, and the tower dudes can walk off-road from the barracks? How does this work, actually? Yeah, there's the sentry.
No sign of barbarians.
So they can just walk off-road now. Look at that. Straight to the towers. Oh, the ballista shows up when the guy spawns. I didn't realize. And there we go. Look at that. Rome pays more wages. There we go. That's how you do it. 4, 6, 7, 8. There we go. There we go. No road connection to the barracks because that's a little bit silly. Yeah, I just never realized that the ballista spawned when the sentry spawned, not when the sentry got there. Look at that. The sneaks. Show the wolves. Prima Legion. Morale encouraged. They're all good. Oh, anyway, that was a nice hour, 15 minutes of just building up a little bit of a city. Just me throwing something together. We're short 64 employees. We have too much food anyway. Let's do that. Do that. There we go. That pretty much solves the problem. Let's do that. There we go. No employment problems. There, I know some of you would have been bugged by that. We're full of money, 10 forts, Grand Insula, bunch of markets, all easily controlled with special controls, special orders. Oh, you can actually tell market ladies to not go to this granary. You can actually do that. Look at that. There's all these extra options. It's so good, right? This is the definitive way to play Caesar 3. If you don't want all the gameplay changes, you can of course turn them off in Augustus, whatever you like or don't like. If you don't want any gameplay changes, you can go get Julius, which is the base port, which doesn't have any gameplay changes, and save files are 100% compatible with vanilla Caesar 3. Otherwise, I would just play Julius. And I would like there to be new maps designed, balanced around 10 forts. Lucky Rain, thank you so much for the sub. 10 months. New maps designed, balanced around 10 forts, because as you can see, these invasions are pitiful. Everyone's just going back now. You go home as well. No? Go home. The lions don't want to go home. Look at that full stop. It's good. It's good. It's all just better. The morale's too low. Yeah, I mean that means they should be running home. Look at that. Let's zoom in on them. Yeah, they're not going home. You can zoom out as well. Here's our city. It's all a bit of a mess. Yeah, that might be a bug. I'm not sure whether it's with Augustus or whatever. There's all these little things. That's a city. It's an intersection. It's an intersection. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this look at Caesar 3 Augustus version 1.4, I think. It is, I think I can comfortably say now that this game is remastered. But the gameplay changes have been very good and very significant now. Jeff Pauper, thank you so much. 200 bits. That's very kind of you. And if you'd like to, if anyone wants to support the channel, you can do so by subscribing on Twitch, becoming a YouTube member, or supporting directly on Patreon. You can also use a Humble Bundle referral link, gamershack.com/humble, to buy games at no extra cost to you, and it does help support the channel very, very significantly. There's also a merch store on Teespring. If you'd be so kind, you could join us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course the wonderful Discord community, discord.gg/gamerzach, where we have the Zachalites all hanging out, many hundreds every day. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can click the buttons on the screen right now to check out many, many videos about all sorts of things. Maybe the list videos, maybe the Caesar 3 playthrough of crazy block designs, all of that stuff. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining. Thank you to Bianca, Keryu, Crudelios, and everyone else involved on the project. It is so amazing that this is happening, and it is just because of the love of the community, and it's amazing that such a thing can be done. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys, bye!